Oh hey, what's up? So to start off, I'm going to focus on the actual suit itself. I'm planning on having the suit be made out of 7 different parts. You know, the boots, gloves, shirt, pants, and the cowl. This will just make it easier to get in and out of, and technically it makes it more comic book accurate, so extra points I guess. So to make the bodysuit, I just ordered a pair of thermals off of Amazon. So to make the gloves, I started by making a template by just tracing around my hand. Pretty simple. After cutting it out, I used my sewing machine to sew the arm, and I did the fingers and hand by, well, hand sewing. And that's the gloves. Just make one more and you've got a pair. So the belt is made up of 3 separate parts: the belt buckle, the belt spacers, and the belt clips. As for the amount of each part, for the belt spacers you'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22 belt spacers. You will need 7 belt clips, and of course just 1 belt buckle. Before we paint them, I just need to clean off all the dust from sanding. Oh yeah, right, before I painted them I also did a quick test to see whether or not black or white was the best base color. The answer was black. Alright, now all the belt parts are dry and we can put it together. Alright, putting the belt together is pretty simple. All you want to do is weave some 5mm elastic straps with little hole thingies on the back. I started off the belt with 5 spacer parts. After that I placed in a belt clip, followed up by 2 more spacer parts, and then after that I just repeated until I ran out of parts. And this is what the suit currently looks like. And I just realized I never showed you how to make the underwear. Oh well, I guess you can figure that one out. And I guess technically I could just finish it here. It looks close enough to a Batman suit, but nah, I've got other ideas. To start off with, the cowl. It kind of looks kind of a bit gross. The nose is like a rectangle and the eyes are like too high up, so I'm gonna make another one. Much like the past 2 cowls, I started by sanding it. I then followed that up by giving it a nice little paint job. However, this time, I glued in some fabric on the little joint bit, so now when you talk, it actually moves. And then I just put the lenses in. And there we go, the 3rd cowl that you guys have seen. Technically the 5th, but we don't need to talk about the last 2. Alright, so now back to the gloves. I'm going to start working on these little kind of like spikes that he has on his gauntlets, so... Alright, so after giving it its base coat, I'm now going to mask off the kind of center plate so I can give it a different color. I'm also going to paint the edges of the spikes with like a bit of gold, because it looks kind of cool. So now obviously I'm just going to take the tape off. Now that it's all dry, I can show you what the full suit looks like. Now the suit's not done, but for the time being, this is all I've got. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys next month. Hopefully.